Hi, I'm Gary White for Channel 6 Central Kentucky Television, and I'm here with
Beth Smith.
And we are here for the Hollywood South 2019 Film Festival at the Springfield Opera House. This is the second year for this event, Beth.
This is, yes, pretty exciting. It's gorgeous. Yes, great venue.
Absolutely. And we're here at the Step and Repeat because we're getting ready for the red carpet event. And we actually had the red carpet that we're standing on.
I know. Who doesn't like to be on a red carpet?
Exactly.
I love it.
So is this your first film premiere party that you've been to?
It is my first film premiere and my first red carpet.
Absolutely.
So,
We get a shot of you walking down the red carpet.
thank you.
How does that sound?
Awesome.
And we're going to have an opportunity to talk to a lot of the filmmakers, actors, producers, everybody that's involved with the different films, because there are over 40 countries represented here at the Hollywood South Film Festival this year.
Amazing. And you get a picture of it's an awe here in Springfield, Kentucky. It's just amazing.
Absolutely. And they're having movies going on. This is Friday when we're doing this. The red carpet event is this evening, but it's going on all day Friday. It's going to go on all day Saturday and going to go into the evening on Sunday when they're going to have the awards. All different kinds of movies that are being made and they're being screened here, and all the actors, lots of people all around. So it's really an exciting, fun time to be here.
Mm-hmm. It's like Hollywood.
Exactly. Because it's the Hollywood South.
That's right.
That's right. Here in Springfield, Kentucky. So we're going to get an opportunity to talk to them, find out a little bit. So what would be one of the biggest questions you want to know from the actors or the filmmakers when we get a chance to talk to them? What do you think would be something you'd want to know? How
did they get involved? And then what do they think of Springfield, Kentucky?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just amazing.
And being here, because it's fantastic that everybody's here putting this on. And we're going to get to talk to James Bond III, who is actually here as well and produces with the City of Springfield the film festival.
It's just incredible.
Great. So stay with us and enjoy the experience. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm talking now with James Bond III, who is the person who makes this all happen here for the Hollywood South Film Festival. This is the second annual Hollywood South Film Festival now.
It is.
So last year, you got the idea to start this for us here in Springfield and work with the City of Springfield.
Yes.
And in 1 year already, you have a quarter of the world's countries, you said, the population or something, has a film represented here, right?
Listen, it is absolutely amazing. You were here. You're my witness. You were here for the first event. And now we're touching a quarter of the globe.
That's fantastic.
That is, it is astounding. It is amazing. A lot of hard work, though. A lot of hard work. A lot of commitment. A lot of time commitment. And but it's, to see people, to look at this young man over here.
Yep.
Child star, and to see people coming in from around the world to be a part of it is absolutely amazing.
Now, speaking of a child star, you were a child actor as well, right?
I grew up a child star, absolutely. I grew up in America's living room, yes.
Yeah. Now, did you go to film festivals like this when you were like this child that we're going to talk to?
No, see, they're coming from another perspective. They're coming in from a more contemporary perspective. That wasn't the way to approach it when I was coming up. So no, I didn't do that. But I'm certainly glad to see that he's doing it, and that he's got a mom over there that is sort of. He's got a manager and agent, but she's still the momager. You know what I mean? and helping to make sure. I spoke with her, helping to make sure that he's on track. And talented kid too, super talented.
That's fantastic. We're going to get a chance to introduce you to him in just a few minutes. But we want to talk a little bit more about the festival here. So it's been going on today, and the movie that he is in actually has screened, and we'll be screening again. Yes. But tell us, if somebody has not been to a film festival, what can they expect from the Hollywood South Film Festival?
Listen, come out, get some popcorn, take the ride with us. Be entertained by incredibly creative filmmakers from around the world. Could be the next Spielberg. You could be a part of that, helping to encourage that by coming out and supporting their movies and their projects and their television ventures and new media work. it's coming out. It's being an audience member and enjoying good work in all genre of film: horror, comedy, romantic, musicals, Christian. We run the gamut. It's a fun time.
Absolutely.
And you get to mingle with filmmakers that could be the next. I'm telling you, the next Spielberg. Could be in the lineup.
And as we said, this is the second annual Hollywood South Film Festival, but you're actually doing film festivals quarterly here in Springfield.
Yeah, we're doing something that's never been done before. We're doing 4 a year. It's an undertaking if you could pull one off in a year, but we're doing 4, one a quarter in different genres, and it has been an incredibly ambitious slate, but we've knocked it out. We've pulled it off, and and we're so glad that we did. And it's become. Listen, I read an article the other day that's calling it the fastest growing film festival in America.
Fantastic. And again, a lot of the movies that you said, they're going to be going all weekend long. And they're movies that people may not have seen before or heard of yet. But is there one that you recall that you want to mention, or a couple that you think will be in everybody's
I tell you,
frame?
You just bumped into some filmmakers from Morocco, right there. You just right in the doorway. They're just standing there in the doorway from Morocco. You know what I mean? So and they're just people from Europe, people all over, just people coming through, and it's good product. Their product is a good product. This young man's film, tearjerker, incredible. There's so much good stuff. Honestly, there's so much good. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a critically acclaimed filmmaker. And I am just having a blast watching wonderful work, other people's wonderful work. So I would encourage you to just, come on in, fasten your seatbelt, enjoy the ride.
Thank you very much. And again, I'm talking with James Bond III, who is the man behind our Hollywood South Film Festival here in Springfield. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And also, I want to just give a shout out to Springfield itself, and also Miss McMillan and her tireless work. Tourism, just tremendous. People of vision, and we're turning this place into a film destination. It's clearly one now. Yes. It's clearly one now.
Absolutely.
So and we're gonna keep it moving, keep it pushing, keep it moving, keep it growing.
And absolutely, and you have some local angels too that are working out to make this all happen.
Angels, angels, yes. One of them's right there, standing right there. The angels, the original 4 women that came to the first Hollywood South Film Festival, and they stayed forever. They just all weekend. They did a weekend pass. They just watch movies all weekend, and it just and it was burgeoning at that point, and it was growing, and they just touched my heart in doing so, and just dynamite ladies, and so we got together and we formed the Angels, and they're advocates and for the festival, and they assist as angels would, and they're just sweethearts and talented women in their own right.
I'm here now with Jeffrey Benson, who Mr. Bond was just praising and how great you were doing in your movie. What's the name of the movie that you're here with?
It's called The Boy Hero.
Okay, and are you the star? Are you the hero?
Yes I am.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the film.
Well, it's basically about how the older generation and the younger generation can come together through something like that horrible sickness. And the movie's basically it comes to raise awareness for cancer because only 4% of government funding goes to cancer research, and that's such low amount of government funding.
Absolutely. And you are from where? Or visiting?
I'm based right outside of New York City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this your first time in Kentucky?
Yes, it is.
What do you think so far?
It's really hot. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it.
Yeah, it is a hot weekend.
Yeah.
So tell us about the film. How long did it take you to make this movie?
Well, we filmed for 4 days, and we went for about like 4 or 5 months in post-production, but it was a fun ride.
And where did you shoot it? Around New York?
We shot it like an hour outside of Pittsburgh in Brownsville, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Very good. Now, how did you get involved in acting?
Well, I was in a school talent show, and I was a year younger than I was supposed to be in the talent show, and the judges, I had won first place, and the judges had said, "Oh, you have great stage presence. I can't believe you did such a good job," and they said you should go into something like theatrical acting or on camera acting, and that's where it started.
So what did you do at the talent show?
I sang.
What'd you sing?
It's a single by someone I know personally, and she's a local jazz singer.
Okay. Maybe we'll get you to sing a little bit for us before we're done. How's that sound? So what did you like better, being on stage or being on camera? Is there a difference for it?
Definitely. I definitely like being on stage, on camera better because I can mess up as much as I want. But I have much more fun because I get to help out, and I get to be everywhere.
Now, is it a full-length feature? Is it a short? How long is the film?
It's a short film. It's about 20 minutes.
Okay. And we're here at the Hollywood South Film Festival. And obviously, if they were here at the film festival, they get a chance to see it. But if they're not, do you know of any other distributions currently?
Yep. You can look them up at theboyheroshortfilm.com. And they're also on Instagram at theboyheroshortfilm.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you very much. We're glad you're here. And that's part of the Hollywood South Film Festival. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here now with two filmmakers that are involved with one of the films, and it's Nearly Departed. A little takeoff on a common phrase there, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And introduce yourselves and tell us about your film.
Well, why don't you start, Ginger? Ladies first.
Oh, I'm Ginger Cook. I was the editor and producer on the project.
Bob Cook. I was the director, writer, and also producer on the project.
Okay, and it's Nearly Departed. Tell us about the movie.
The movie is about a young man who gets in an automobile accident. I know that doesn't sound very funny, but he gets in an automobile accident and his fiancée dies, is killed. And he feels so bad that he doesn't know what to do with himself. We fast forward to a year later, and he gets a job at a funeral home because he wants to start his life over. He was an accountant. Okay. And while he's at the funeral home, the bodies that he works on start giving him advice on how to get his life back together. How'd I do?
Pretty good.
Well,
Sounds good.
It's actually very much a comedy. It's a romantic comedy. Of course, he meets a girl and falls in love. But we do have some recognizable faces in it, including Robert Carradine from Revenge of the Nerds and Greg Pitts from the movie Office Space. So we do have a couple A-list names in it as well.
Now, how did you get involved with this film? How did you decide on this movie?
well, here's a sad story. I usually do horror films. This project is actually my 25th project. Oh, wow. And Mom and Dad wanted me to do a comedy. So we decided, all right, let's do a comedy, and we came up with the concept. Actually, Ben, a friend of ours, came up with a concept, and I turned it into a script, and we made the film. Unfortunately, both my parents died before I had a chance to screen it, so I've dedicated the film to them. But thanks a lot, Mom. But I did my first comedy. So hopefully tonight it's well received and people actually laugh. But usually I'm killing people in my movies. So
okay.
There you go.
Well, there you go. Now, you were editing it. How long did it take for that process?
Oh, it took a little while. It was interesting. It took and then I tried to work with the color correction and the audio and stuff. Sometimes when you're a low-budget film, as ours is categorized as, or an independent film, you have to wear a lot of hats, and that's exactly what happened with ours. But we called in a lot of favors from a lot of friends. Our sound person is an Emmy Award winner who did sound, and then our DP, or our director of photography, actually worked on the show China Beach out in LA. So we had a lot of experience as far as our staff, and then I edited it, and I had gotten my degree in editing, but I'm kind of new to the film business, and since we've been together, I used to do more TV production, programming and production. So I don't know if that really answers your question.
Now, you are from Florida, is that
Yes,
correct?
we're from Orlando, Florida.
Okay. How did you find out about the Hollywood South Film Festival, and what brought you here?
We actually have friends that were in Kentucky, and they live over in the Louisville area. Did I say that right? Louisville? And John and Jill Fechtick, and they're locals, and they watch you, and this will be really great for them that I mentioned their names. But because they live there, he says, "Oh, could I see? Where can I see your movie?" And I said, "Do you have a film festival in town?" And he says, "Yeah, I think we do. Take a look at the one in Springfield." And I did, and here I am.
Well, very good. And is this your first time in Kentucky?
No, we went to a wedding for him. I mean, he's my friend, so we went to high school, junior high school together. So I've known him a long time, and he's got 3 lovely daughters, and therefore I've attended some weddings.
Well, hopefully you might come back and make a movie here next time.
I would like to do that, and if there's any people with disposable income that would like to be producers, I'm all ears, all right?
Well, you know, we are getting the first soundstage in the state of Kentucky here in Springfield, the Springfield Bonded Film Complex. So that's going to be here. So
fantastic.
an opportunity.
Well, Bob's got a lot of scripts in his docket that he could certainly produce and be ready to go on. So look us up for sure.
We're very glad you're here, and it's called Nearly Departed. And take a look. World premiere
Tonight
is
at
here.
8:30 world premiere, and tomorrow night my friend has Desperate Waters, which is more of a murder mystery, and that's a world premiere as well, and that's tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Fantastic. And that's all here at the Hollywood South Film Festival. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
All right, I have some of the ladies who are the Bonded Angels, and that is something new that is being introduced for the film festival this year. But these ladies aren't new to the festival because they've been involved, and that's why they're called the Angels. Going to have them each introduce themselves. We have
Gloria Matherly.
Mary Carey.
Susan Simpson.
And there are actually 4 angels, right? And the 4th one can't be here today. But what's her name?
Helen McNeil.
Helen Neal.
She'll be here later. She had to work this afternoon.
Now, these ladies have been a part of the film festival since its inception last year, right?
Yes.
And that's why you're the Angels. So tell us, what do you do for the film festival? You come and see all the movies?
The big thing we do is attend. The first weekend, which was last July, was the Hollywood South Festival. I bought weekend passes for Gloria and I, and we came every single day. And then we encountered Miss Mary, who also was coming, and so we and then Helen started coming, and so that's how it all started.
Mm-hmm. Now, last year, you all got passed. You saw almost all the movies last year, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were at every festival.
Right.
Sometimes we'd see most of them, not always all of them, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So far this time, it just started this morning, but did you get to see some of the movies so far?
Yes.
They have. I have not. I'll see my first
tonight?
one's tonight. Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Are there any particular ones that you recall this morning that were really fabulous?
The big fight.
Okay, we have some of the actors here. Hopefully we'll get a chance
To be right there. It was very good. And then, of course, Jeffrey, our young actor, his was very good. We enjoyed it. He's so special. I didn't get to see the first or second block because I couldn't quite get here due to
other stuff.
going to a funeral. But we saw several after that. But those 2 stand out for us.
Okay.
Now she might have a different idea. Gloria, did you see another one that you really liked?
Well, actually, the last one it was pretty good, but but it was okay.
Now, for the Hollywood South Film Festival, it's actually all genres.
Yes,
It's various
it is.
genres. What's your favorite? When you're coming to see a movie, do you like the comedy? Do you like the horror? Do you like drama? What's your favorite genre when you come?
Well,
Or do you like the variety?
I love the variety, but I like more probably the mysteries and a little bit of romance involved, special stories, heart-touching stories, like Jeffrey's the hero, the boy hero. Yes. And now, those that get a little bit risque with the blood flying everywhere, I don't know that I can like those quite as much. And I watched a long one like that, but I had to stay till the end to see what happened. I did.
It keeps you engrossed. That's good. How about you? What's your favorite genre?
Oh, I like a drama, but I like a little humor in it too. I don't want anything too serious, but something with a little humor, but not slapstick happy. That's too not me. Yeah.
How about you?
There is drama too, also romance. Yes.
Now, since you've been to all the different film festivals, is there one from the past festival that kind of sticks out as like your favorite film? Because we had the Hollywood South Film Festival last July, and then we had the Christian Film Festival, and we had the New Media, which was all those various ones. So we have a lot of product that you've seen just in this past year, since we're starting our second year. But is there any that kind of sticks out? Okay.
I'm not sure about the name, but it was about the neighbor. It was a Christian film, but it was about a creepy neighbor. Yes, and that was really. I saw that one twice, and I loved it. It was my favorite.
Yes, it was very good. We saw that one. And there were a lot of good ones with the TV and the media. And, of course, our big superhero that was here.
Batman.
Batman.
Batman's brother, wasn't it? Gary. I think his brother's name was Gary, wasn't it?
That was really entertaining. And
now,
so many we've enjoyed.
Yes, and we also have some celebrities that are in the movies as well. Some big names that they have, some names that you've seen in the past. Do you recall any of the famous actors that you've gotten a chance to enjoy from some of the films that we've had so far?
Well, the one that was Batman, he's pretty well known, and I liked him. It's hard to remember them all. There's so many.
I know, there's so much, because there's so much variety. That's great.
So much variety.
Well, again, yes, absolutely, and I have the Bonded Angels that are here with me,
And
3
I
of the
have
4.
To tell you, the other thing that we've done besides attending is that we have a Facebook page dedicated to James Bond III's film festivals, and so we have posted information and things and about him and the festivals and a little history and as much as we could keep going to get the word out there. So
the promotion's big.
Right.
Yes, try to help.
Absolutely. And what would you say to encourage more people to come and see and experience these film festivals, since we're having them quarterly and there's a lot for people to see?
Where else are you going to see anything like this in this area? And like she said, there's so much variety, and you're not going to like them all, but there will be some things in there that may touch your heart and make you laugh and scare you to death.
But
it's fun.
Right.
It's fun. It's a fun weekend, and it's very, very inexpensive.
It's short films, different lengths of films that you can watch, different subject matters, but I mean, it's putting the name of Springfield out there on the map. Absolutely. I mean, we have 47 different international people here that submitted videos, or films, I should say, and I think 27 of the filmmakers are attending this event, and all these lovely people come to town, and we get to meet them and talk to them, and so it's just a great thing, and we just need more of our local people to come and see what's happening and to support such an event here. I mean, they work hard. Stephanie, the tourism director, and of course James Bond III, he's the one that pulls all this together. It's just a great thing for our community, and I want them to understand that and come see what's happening.
That's right, and become an angel. So thank you very much. We appreciate all that you're doing for the film festival, and enjoy the movies this weekend.
Thank you very much.
I have a filmmaker and an actor. They're both from Morocco, and it's The Big Fight is the name of the movie that's here that I've heard good things about.
Yeah.
It's already screened this morning, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was this morning, yeah.
Okay. Introduce yourselves for us.
Can I talk in French?
And the introduce me? Sure. Ok. Alors le film, il parle d'un boxeur qui vraiment va prendre un challenge dans sa vie. Et il va essayer de combattre il voulait arrêter à un certain moment un combat extraordinaire, historique, à cause de sa femme, d'un problème de cœur. Et au dernier moment, il va essayer de reprendre ça et puis de continuer le combat. Donc, you can introduce.
The movie talks about a boxer who will overcome his problems in the night of his big fight, and the movie shows us how he could overcome all this problem and after that he gone to his fight. Even all this problem, he don't give up and he go to his fight.
Et c'est un film que j'ai voulu faire parce que franchement, tout le monde, on a tous un combat au fond de nous et il faut absolument qu'on le dépasse. Et c'est juste un exemple, just an example but tu peux traduire. Voilà.
There's an example of every people of us because everybody have a fight inside him and everybody want to overcome a fight inside him. So I think all the people in the world are gonna show themselves in this movie.
Okay, fantastic. And are you the boxer?
Yes, I am the boxer.
The actor, boxer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're our star, right?
Not the star, no. I'm just getting started.
So is this your first film?
I get some little roles, but this is my first main role, Yeah, but I've got little roles before in a series, in an American series, Homeland, season 6. Okay. I got a little role of soldier. And this is my first, my first role where I have the main role. The leading role, I mean.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, how about for you? How many movies have you made since you're a filmmaker?
Alors moi j'ai fait des études de. I studied.
Là, combien de films tu as fait?
Oui, je vais essayer de parler de ça. J'ai fait des études de théâtre, donc I studied theater. Et après j'ai essayé de faire beaucoup de films étrangers au Maroc. Et voilà, comme j'ai joué avec Saïd Sarmawi, non? Et j'ai joué aussi avec beaucoup, comme William Friedkin. Et j'ai joué avec d'autres au Maroc, in Morocco. Yeah. Et là, c'est mon premier film où je réalise. Je suis director. Okay.
Before this movie, she was an actress because at the beginning she was an actress and she acted with a lot of stars in the world, like Saïd Tarmawi, a Moroccan star who live here in Hollywood. Uh-huh. And after that, she thanked to make his own movie. So this one is his first movie.
First own movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
And she made it, the half of the movie is in Arabic and the other half is in English. So it's a new thing,
In French too.
Yeah.
We have two languages in the movie.
Okay. And is it subtitled then at times?
Yeah, it is. It is subtitles.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, how did you end up here at the Hollywood South Film Festival? What's that story?
It was by chance. By chance, yeah. Comment tu as كيفاش انك لقيتي له هوليوود فيلم؟
J'ai beaucoup aimé. J'ai beaucoup aimé et puis
كيفاش لقيتي زعما هوليوود كيفاش عرفتي على هذا
je cherchais juste une plateforme une film film freeway.
She found it on the internet and she submit and after that I think in 2 months they call her that the movie was selected.
And we're glad you're here because we have lots of international films, and we have the one from Morocco. This is fabulous.
That's right.
And it's been screened today and really good response.
Yeah.
So what's next for your movie?
For me, actually, I'm focused on my study because I studied journalism too. I'm in the same business as you. Yeah, and after that, I think to make some studies in cinema.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, is this your first time in Kentucky?
Yeah, it's the first time in the U.S.
Kentucky.
It's the first time in the U.S.
First time in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
For both of you?
Yeah.
The same.
Both.
The same.
Fantastic. And you like it? You think you might come back for us and make some movies here?
Of course.
For me, I like Kentucky. I was in Louisville. I prefer Kentucky because it's small. It's very.
She means prefers Springfield.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she prefers
Springfield, voilà, Springfield, exactement. Springfield, I
That's
prefer.
right. And they want to say that today I saw a very, very good young actor. His name is Jeffrey. This young guy is going to be a big star at the future, and I'm glad to see this guy. I'm going to take a picture with you later.
We've heard good things.
Yeah.
The two of you have heard good things about. Thank you very much for talking with us.
Thank you, sir.
With Connie Shepard, who is the president of the Southern Kentucky Film Commission, who, as you can see on our step and repeat behind us, is one of the sponsors of the film festival here in Springfield. And Springfield is actually part of the commission. Is that
Yes,
correct?
yes, they're part of us. There's 9 of us that are in the commission.
Now you're with Hart County, right?
In Mumfordville.
Okay. And what are the other areas that are part of this commission?
There's Barron County, there's Warren County, there's Christian County, there's Edmonson County, there's Washington County, there's Hopkinsville, there is Oak Grove, Mumfordville. Is that 9? And Horse Cave.
And Horse Cave, and they're all part of the Southern Kentucky Film Commission. And film is like, obviously we're having a film festival here where we're having a lot of people come in and take part and enjoy the films, but film's actually making an impact financially throughout our region. Is that correct?
It's making a very big impact. We've had about 9 movies in Southern Kentucky film area, and most of them will spend close to $500,000 in the area on local businesses, hotels, food, and just different things. So they drop a lot of money into our local economy.
And also, when we had them come in, it's kind of like a tourism piece itself, because when they see these movies being made here, somebody might want to come and visit as well, right?
They do. We had one, it was filmed in one of our caves, and people called from everywhere wanting to know where that cave was, and they wanted to come and see it. So
that's great.
Yes.
Now, what's bringing people to Kentucky? What do you think is the impact? What's making people want to come now?
Because we're just beautiful, and we can be anything. We can be any state, we can be any country, we can be anything we want to be.
It's kind of like Hollywood's biggest backstage, I think you were saying, right?
We're, yes, the Kentucky's biggest backlot.
The back lot, that's right. It's the back lot to be anything you want it to be, because the outdoors, but indoors, there's buildings, everything kind of can fit whatever they're looking
Yeah,
to
we
do.
have cities, we have little towns, we have countryside, we have anything they need.
And you've also had some actors and some big names, people from Hollywood and other places that are working with you, correct?
Yes, Branscombe Richmond is really big with Southern Kentucky film. Everybody knows who he is. And so he has really helped us a lot, bringing a lot of stuff. We go to L.A. to bring in movies, and so we've done really well in our commission.
And that you go to the film market, right, and kind of market yourselves, is that correct?
We do. We went to Santa Monica. We've been there 2 times, and to AFM, and we're very popular there.
Fantastic.
So people love Kentucky.
And again, this is Connie Shepard, who is the president of the Southern Kentucky Film Commission, of which Springfield here is one of the counties that's involved in that. But they're bringing in a lot of money and a lot of exposure for our area here.
We are, yes, and we want to keep them coming.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Great.